everyone, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
And I'm DK. In this episode of Anime Reaction, we watched the 12th and final episode of Tanaka-kun wa Itsumo Kedaruge.
If you want to check out our reaction to the 12th and final episode of Tanaka-kun wa Itsumo Kedaruge, hit that link in the description below.
Hey, be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So yeah, on the final episode of Tanaka-kun, I got just as much Shiraishi as I wanted in that episode.
And yet at the same time,
Not nearly enough.
yeah.
I was wanted more, but damn.
Well, these sorts of series, unless they're animating the entirety of the manga, which clearly this one didn't, you're not going to get an actual ending. So.
Yeah.
But as you mentioned in the reaction, the manga doesn't go much further than the anime did.
Well, the translated manga. I haven't read all of it.
Okay.
Like, I've read what I can find, but it's not that popular of a series, for manga especially.
That's a damn shame.
Well, yeah, it is a crying shame. It's a really good manga series, too. But yeah, this episode was wonderful.
Kind of more of the same, and the mother of all misunderstandings. So big, almost the entire cast got involved.
So let's start off where it starts off. A big day for Tanaka-kun.
A huge day.
The
Seat changing. Ouch.
well,
Yeah, I'm proud to say that the entire time that I was in school, I never once had to sit up front. Ever.
I gave no fucks. If I was in the front seat, the back seat, the middle seat, the edge seats.
I really didn't change my behavior depending on where I sat, you know?
Yeah. Actually, wait. We were up front. Or at least, no, I was,
Oh, yeah, no, that's right.
yeah,
We were.
English class.
So, DK and.
A mutual friend
DK,
of ours.
Well, DK was a year ahead of us in school. He's a year older than us. But so DK, myself, and a mutual friend of ours were in an English class together, and we had to sit up front. Well, it wasn't really. I don't know if you'd call it up front. It was a weird seating arrangement because it kind of had like a couple rows and then like a ring of desks.
Yeah,
It
it's
was weird.
2 people to a desk, unlike in anime and Japan, real life.
Well, yeah, we get more the college size, like long tables rather than like little desks like you'd see in anime.
But oddly enough, I remember when the seat next to me being empty. And I think
Well, that's because I was sitting next to our mutual friend.
Yeah, and you two were both right behind me. But anyway, obviously.
No, we were next to each other.
Oh.
I think we were next to each other.
Anyway, we're close.
I can't remember.
Close enough to,
Annoy the rest of the students.
exactly. And the teacher.
Pretty sure that teacher still hates me.
I know the one teacher who decided to put me in the front row
Regretted
it because I'm kick-ass when it comes to math.
Oh.
And even if I fall asleep in math, I still know the Pythagorean theorem, and I still know quite a lot about geometry.
Yeah, I have done that before where I was like snoozing in class. Teacher thought they'd be a smart ass and call on me.
All right,
And then I just look up there, maybe 15 seconds. The answer's this. X equals 2, whatever.
All right, go back to sleep.
And I just give the smuggest look. Call on me again. I dare you. I double dare you.
Mine was even worse because like the teacher was like, I'll give 100 points of extra credit to everybody in the class, to the next person who actually gets this right, or to the one person who calls on that gets this right. If not, I'm deducting it from everybody. Obviously, she calls on me, and it was Pythagorean theorem.
Like just stating
It was actually the first time anybody in the class had done Pythagorean theorem.
Right.
But I had already done
You already heard.
basic geometry, so I already knew all this shit. I didn't need it.
Like just stating the formula itself or a problem using it.
A problem using it.
But still, I mean, yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, back to the episode. Basically, Tanaka ends up getting put into the front row.
Front row center.
Poor
Oh
bastard.
god, the teacher's reaction. Don't become so listless right after you sit down.
You're
God,
gonna make me cry. I wish we could have seen more of the teacher if he's that much of a smart ass.
Right. But fortunately for everybody involved, Miyano got put in the back, right behind Ota.
And right beside Shiroishi.
Yeah, so
She couldn't see a damn
anything.
thing.
So
Tanaka,
Ota was going to switch with her, and then Tanaka like
the Flash.
in.
I'll trade.
I'll trade with you.
Yay!
Oh, thank God. So yeah, as earlier mentioned, his new seat is right next to Shiraishi's.
I'm right behind Ota. Win all around.
But yeah, pretty much the rest of the... I wouldn't say the rest of the episode, but a lot of the rest of the episode was just focused on Shiraishi attempting to get close to Tanaka.
Oh,
strong, Shiroishi.
But yeah,
it was
it
painful
was-
and adorable at the same
that
time.
was funny. The I guess the book or whatever that she got,
Yeah.
magazine.
How to capture the heart of a teenage boy.
Well, I'll give you a hint.
Step
and
30.
it starts with B, ends with oobs.
Yeah, the third attempt was the best one. He actually looked, so there you go. It works.
I'm just saying,
Not only did he look,
you don't need 10 steps. You just need one.
Exactly.
but that look that Tanaka gave her when she just started unbuttoning the top of her shirt.
Like a laser. Target acquired.
Leech hawk.
Calculating boobage.
Poop-seeking missile.
But
So
As base as it is.
at one point, his two friends find him and the laid-back version of Shiroishi
The
walking
old
down.
Yeah.
model.
basically, I guess Shiraishi, in her sense of defeat, decided to stay after school, and she ended up, letting braiding her hair and going into lazy Shiraishi mode and monologuing in the classroom about her woes of not being able to get close to Tanaka.
Yeah.
And then Tanaka wakes up. I'm surprised that it didn't mention that Tanaka was totally using Shiraishi's seat as a pillow.
I was going to mention that, but I'm like, you know what? I better not.
Yeah.
And that's
No,
obviously significant, especially if you've ever seen Golden Boy. Yeah, exactly that.
It smells so good.
It's still warm.
But yeah, so their two friends, they see Tanaka walking with
A girl.
lazy mode Shiraishi.
Which looks nothing like the regular Shiroishi, so they mistake her for a completely new girl. And then call her his girlfriend. Which starts a buttload of drama.
Still like Shiraishi's reaction. She doesn't know whether she should be happy or angry.
Yes. That's it. It's just the feelings are just so conflicted in this episode.
Metric fuck ton of drama.
Oh, so bigger than a normal fuck ton.
Yeah.
Only slightly.
Hilarious, drama-filled, absolutely awesome. Just what you'd expect from this series.
Yeah.
So
I really love this series. We haven't talked about doing a superlatives list for this season, for this past season, because we're way past it at this point. But if I was going to make a top 5 or top 10 list, this series would definitely be on it.
Like top 5 5 at least.
Yeah, like I really, really enjoyed this series.
Very much so.
I hate slice of life. I legitimately do. I think it's boring. And I can't get into it.
Generally,
This was amazing.
it's just perfect.
Absolutely agree. I mean, not boring enough of a slice of life series to make you lose interest. No. This draws your interest all the way through. Not so funny, like standard Moe Blop series either, to the point of them just kind of like recycling jokes and cliches. Also, just absolutely fantastic, and the visuals also very creative, especially in scene transitions.
And then it's not like the whole romance part about it, right?
It's not really overbearing.
Yeah, there's nothing extremely overbearing other than the sister.
It's real. Well, yeah, but that's more for comedic effect.
Right.
And actually, really
straight up, her character is being way too in love with her brother.
Yeah, a brocon. But again, it's for comedic effect, and it's not really prevalent in the series.
Yeah, I really, as far as slice of life goes, I found this one to be kind of fresh. Like it didn't rely on the typical jokes that you get with a slice of life or a Moe Blop series.
Yeah, it wasn't. It didn't revolve around a bunch of students in a club of some sort. It wasn't like a bunch of cute girls doing silly things, even though there were some, obviously, like Echizen, Miyano, Shiriishi. But yeah, it seems actually kind of true to life, but just with a little more humor, and that was great.
But yeah, the girls weren't the main focus, but also having the series following the guys, it didn't devolve into that vaguely BL-ish territory like I originally thought that it was going to.
Yeah,
like I straight up thought it was going there.
Yeah, but it did.
But before the season started, I was like, I'll probably give it like 1 or 2 episodes.
Like the relationship between Ota and Tanaka, it rides such a fine line between friendship and BL, and it fits so perfectly.
They're bros.
Because just remember, your best friend should always make your parents question your sexuality. Pretty much.
Dot.
Wow, this got awkward.
I scooped over here. Yeah. But absolutely, if there were a slice of life series that was like really true to life, I'd say this is it. It's not overly dramatic. It's not overly comedic. It doesn't focus too much on, say, a certain set of characters. It reminds me a lot of our own high school days.
Yep. But I think more of that should come into a review.
Yep. But let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that does it for this series on Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.
I took a nap for some reason.